Screen here for Williams. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Running back sent in motion. Dak throwing again. Into a crowd, and oh, intercepted. And the Jaguars force the turnover on the first series of this game.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Rip, 23. Sink right. 11, add. Go. Silver.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hey, I'm gun. 30 left. Go, let's go. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Setting up the screen. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. And dose of the hurry up here. On second down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Dak now from the gun. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go. 4-8. 26.
Now here's Prescott. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Working quickly here.
We're going to 54. Here we go 47. Here we go going to 54. Going to 54. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
4-8.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
Here we go, 47.
4 yards. It's now fourth down.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out.
47. Hey, kill. 47. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Now it's Prescott again. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
On the red. Take right open. Open. Soko. Hot. Left. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, run.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. They're on the stop. That's rookie out of Boston College, Donovan Ezeraku.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, go. Hey, 11. Here we go.
They're going for this. Able to find Strange here. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Red on the red.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from London right after this. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Think right open. 13 loose. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On red. Think right. Hey, Soko, high. 30 left. 11, Agate.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Completes, it's Myers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Open. Hey, tomato. Done. Silver.
ETN again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, and he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Hey, Ginger. Hey, I'm gun. Go. Silver.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Cowboys are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Yeah!
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. From the gun is Prescott. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Oh, put some heat on this deep. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Give to Williams from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
At the 50-yard line.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Hey, here we go. 47. 480. Hey, count. Here we go. 46. Done.
They kick the running back in motion. Prescott now on 3rd down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Fails to find his running back. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. Here's Parker Washington with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, take right over. Hey, I'm gun.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go. On red. Left on. It's a same price. Hey, kill. 11. Red.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Balled in by Myers. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, Soko, high. Go. 13, Luke. 11, Agate. 30 left. Silver.
Now it's Lawrence. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah. There we go.
First down, here's Dak. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Yeah, here we go. All right, here we go. Go to 54, go to 54. All right,
Second down, here's Prescott again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. George Pickens, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go with Williams on the counter. Space past the 35. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense up to the line fast.
46.
First down, Dallas.
Here we go, 47. 46.
Prescott on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
8 yards on the pickup, 2nd and goal at the 1.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
All right, here we go. It's a hunt. Hey, Soko, it's a hunt. Red.
ETN again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
Hey. This is hot.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for 1 final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hey, lion. Take right. Hey, Soko.
Back to throw it. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Turpin with a return. And that's That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, 47. Yeah, here we go. Right to line.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Offense to the line fast.
Here we go, 46. There we go, kill.
7 yards. It's second down.
Prescott set to pass. Taking a shot deep here. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
Yeah, really. We're going to 54. One line in. Go. Get out there. Here we go. Hey, kill. 47. Then we're going to 53.
Third and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
Hey, kill.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence with it on first. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, ETN gets it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On his Little for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields the hard squib kick. Massive hits. The ball's out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and, most importantly, keeping that possession.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Dak now from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Williams. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7-yard line.
We're going to 54.
A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
Hey, kill.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, Cowboys.
We're going 47.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Kill.
A gain of 16 yards. And
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, there we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
A gain of 12. First down.
Dak off the play fake. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions.
Touchdown.
C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Kill.
They've got a man in motion. Prescott's going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate, sink right. Silver.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
13 loop.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, Ryan. Sink right open. Gun. Hey, I'm gun. 11, sink right.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Malik Hooker into the red zone. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. We've got 75 seconds left to work with here. They have got to come up with this onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Hey, son. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here he is to throw. Quick slant to Ferguson. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Back to throw. Quick slant taken in by Ferguson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 35, Cowboys 25. Cam Little to kick off for the
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right, hey. Here we go, 46. 26.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the 4th.
He got the job done, Kate. That one is good. Now I think we all ask the question that they're probably asking on the headsets. With one timeout remaining, will they try an onside kick? Or do you rely on your defense and try to pin him deep?
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 47.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say cheerio from London.